Hello and welcome to SharePoint Pittsburgh. My name is Caroline and I will be introducing you to Lesson 1. Today's lesson will answer three things. What is SharePoint? How do I learn SharePoint? And today's lesson, Lesson 1, Getting Started. So what is SharePoint? We'll be using Microsoft SharePoint 2010. As defined by Microsoft, SharePoint is a collaboration platform. What does that mean? Well, you'll get to see for yourself. But for now, it's portals, document management, records management, and a lot of things that make your business more productive and organized. Follow along and you'll see for yourself. So how do we learn SharePoint? We practice. You'll need your own SharePoint site in order to practice all the lessons we'll be teaching. So we'll be providing a login or downloadable package available courtesy of Nextara at www.nextara.com. So let's get to today's lesson. Lesson 1, Getting Started. We'll be creating a fictitious company called Happy Scoops. We'll be first logging into SharePoint, going over basic navigation, creating new sites and subsites, changing themes, and creating a list and adding columns. So let me hand this over to Leo, who will be teaching you today's lesson.
Thank you, Caroline. Hello, everyone. And I'm going to be teaching you today's first lesson. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is go ahead and open your browser and go to your SharePoint site. Okay, and then it's going to ask you to log in. So go ahead and put your username and password. And again, if you don't have this yet, Nextara is actually going to be helping us provide a free downloadable package, which you'll be able to download right to your PC, or you'll actually be able to log directly into a website. But for now, just go ahead and follow along. Okay, so now that we've logged into SharePoint 2010, the first thing you see is this big blank site here. So for now, we're going to go ahead and just talk about the navigation. We're just going to call this the top links bar and the side links bar. There's a few different names you can call it, and it depends on what type of version you have for SharePoint. But for now, all intents and purposes, this is going to be the top links bar, and this is going to be the side links bar. So the first thing we want to do is create a new site. As Caroline mentioned, this is for a fictitious company called Happy Scoops. So we're going to create a stores page. So go ahead and click Site, new, Site Actions, and then we're going to go to New Site. And when this page pops up, you'll see a bunch of different templates which actually assist you in building the site. For right now, we're just going to go with a blank site. Put the title in, it will be Stores, and then the URL name, which will be Stores also. And go ahead and hit Create. Okay. Now you'll notice this doesn't seem like much has changed except for this Stores. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and navigate up to the very root of to the home, and you'll notice now that we have a new link here. Well, this looks somewhat confusing for me. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and click on Stores, and we're going to change its theme. Basically, a theme is its look and feel. So we'll go to Site Settings, and then again, Look and Feel, and then click on Site Theme. Okay, now there's a bunch of different themes that we can pick from. So let's just figure out something that looks ice creamish. Alright, I like the Grappello personally, so we'll go with that. Okay, and then we'll go back up to the top, and we'll be able to see the difference. See how this is just like it was before, and now when we click Stores, it's definitely different, so that way we won't get confused. Okay, now what we're going to do, now that we've changed the theme, is we're going to create two subsites under the store site. So we'll do Site Actions, New Site. We're going to go with a blank site again, and this one will be Mars. And no, that's not like the planet. We actually live somewhere, and our office is located in a place called Mars. And then hit Create. And then we're going to go back up, so we create the subsite under Stores. In our other location, We're going to go ahead and new site, and this is actually where I live. It's called Cranberry. Yeah, so we got some goofy names. Cranberry Township, technically. And then we're going to go ahead and type in Cranberry here. Oh, you know what? I got to click blank site first, and then hit create. Okay. So now if we go back up and navigate to the stores, we'll see two different locations now. So now what we want to do is we're going to create what's called a list. So we'll go ahead and hit Site Actions, and this time we're going to go somewhere different. We're going to go to More Options, and then on the left here you'll see a bunch of different options. We're going to go ahead and filter by list type, and this list could be calendars, project, Gantt charts, all kinds of stuff. But for right now, we're just going to do create a custom list, and we'll call it Store Locations. We'll go ahead and hit Create here, and now we're at our list. Now, if we go ahead and add a new item to our list, the only thing here is title. I want much more than that. So what we're going to do, just like in Excel or Access, we're going to go ahead and create a column. So we'll go ahead up here and click Create Column. So let's see, what do we want to know about our store locations? Well, the first thing we're going to want to know is who's our manager. So we'll go ahead and add a manager. It will be a single line of text. Description, we'll type in manager's name. And then we'll just go ahead and click OK here. And later on in further lessons, we're going to talk about all of this stuff here. But for now, again, just follow along. So now that we have manager, we want to go up and create another column. We'll call this address. And then just go ahead and click OK one more time. And for our last column, we're going to actually add the website. And instead of picking a single line of text, we're actually going to pick a hyperlink this time. The website. Okay, and then hit OK. Alright, now when we click Add New Item, we'll see some new options in here. So the first thing we're going to do is type in, let's see, Mars location. The manager will be Candy Caroline. The address will be 404 Milky Way. And for this, we'll go ahead and type yummyinmytummy.com, and this will be Mars location website. And then hit save, and we'll go ahead and add another item. This will be Cranberry location, Candy Sue, address 101 Yummy Street, and www.candycanelane.com, Cranberry location website. Okay, and then hit save. So now you'll notice that we actually have two entries in here. One thing that I'm going to show you right now, and we'll get working with later, is we're in the standard view now. If we click the data sheet view, it'll actually probably look pretty familiar, and you'll notice it looks like an Excel or an Access spreadsheet or database, and we can actually edit multiple items right there. But for right now, we're just going to work with the standard view. Okay, and thank you for joining us today. That pretty much wraps up what we wanted to talk about. We're going to be trying to post these weekly, so if you really want to start learning SharePoint, our goal is to provide a new lesson every week. And again, we're going to be covering from the user standpoint, from the installer standpoint, and then finally from the developer standpoint. So we're going to be learning pretty much as you possibly can about SharePoint. So again, thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for our next lesson.